And anyway, are you likely to finish anytime soon? Okay. Now I'm not pushing you. Thank you.
In respect of the question that the court said that I should address the Honourable Court in respect of Ms. Mabusa's evidence that it was improbable because that the accused contacted Ms. Mabusa to identify the body of the deceased in count 12, Willie Mota. My Lord, however, what the accused and the defence forgot is Sergeant Machikiri did not ask the accused to identify the body for purposes of identifying a body and submitting the documentation at the mortuary. It was just an onset of realizing who is this individual that we found here on the street, lying there dead. It was needed the body to be identified at the mortuary and the relevant documentation to be completed properly at the mortuary in order for her to submit it. So it's not improbable that the accused went to the scene to identify, as well as that she went to Ms. Mabusa
and asked her, or that she phoned her and asked her to go with me to go and find the body. The purpose for that, my lord, was to obtain the death certificate. Because as soon as the death certificate can be obtained, then the money can be paid. And that is the purpose why she requested Miss Mabuza to go with her to look for the body. And the court correctly found and questioned my learned friend, why was Sergeant Machikiri's evidence so controversial for the accused to reject? We know the accused had a conversation with the deceased the previous night. It was not in dispute. So why was his evidence so controversial for her to come and say, no, it wasn't me. I've never seen that police officer ever in my life. The reason, my lord, is she knew exactly where that body was to be found. She knew exactly where that body was discovered. And for that reason, she was within 30 minutes on the scene. And only a person involved in that offense would have been there so quickly and exactly at the same spot. That is why she is fighting the evidence of Sergeant Machikiri. My lord, I humbly respectfully submit that my learned friend is only stating that the court should reject the evidence of all the state witnesses. I humbly respectfully submit the evidence of the state witnesses was quite strong. The witnesses came here. Some of them were police officers. Some of them were neighbors. And it's a far-fetched theory from the defense side to think that the state would go to such lengths to incriminate the accused if the facts wasn't already placed there. Not all the witnesses will come under oath in a court and point the accused person. And it's respectfully submitted, my lord, that mere request come alone to Mr. Mota. On its own, yes, it might once again seem insignificant. But seen in the light of the evidence of Brilliant Mashegu's grandmother, who said, Brilliant wasn't allowed to, I wasn't allowed to know that Brilliant Mashegu and the accused was communicating. Again, a similar fact. It also goes further, my lord, and I can go on and on, but the similar fact is repeated in each and every count. And for that reason, my lord, and common sense dictates that the court cannot just turn a blind eye to that mountain of evidence. On its own, it might be a lightest feather, but a ton of feathers is still a ton of feathers, and it may provide sufficient weight for this honourable court to convict the accused as charged. Does the court need anything further for me?
Thank you.
As please, honourable court.
Well, I realize it's 12:20. May the counsel come and see me in chambers.
As please,
The
honourable
court adjourns.
That's what the case is about.
But if she was going back to that person, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Hi. You can take one. Yeah.
I don't think thing is. Hello.
I was looking at case law and all this. We were able to.
Yes, yes.
What does it take for a business to be recognized by the public and to reach the target group? Others won't get their stories.
Would you please rise? I've listened to the submissions or closing arguments by both parties. The state has submitted that I must find you guilty on all charges. Your counsel has indicated that the state case is so weak that I've got to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm now going to consider this. Therefore, the order for today is as follows. Judgment is reserved, and judgment will be handed out next week, Friday. That is the 22nd,
22nd, my Lord, of October 2021.
22nd of October 2021. And you are remanded in custody. And that is your role.
No, my Lord, my learned friend, Mr. Badenhorst, they are here with that
I
matter.
think we'll take a short adjournment
Yes.
and we'll do that. Do you know where is Warrington?
What, my Lord?
Warrington.
Yes, other side of Bloemhof and
Bloemhof,
Christiana.
Yes, and
Yes,
Christiana. Okay.
yes,
Khomukabeki.
yes, my Lord.
Okay, then we'll take a short adjournment and my team will reconvene at 1 o'clock to proceed with other matters.
As a please, Honorable Court.
The court adjourns.
Education is the key to success, and that key needs to be obtained. But there are certain aspects that need to be fulfilled in order for the students to excel in their academics. Food, clothes, and books are one of the most important essentials that are going to lead to a fruitful and successful educational life. BBT24 is pleading with the public to make donations and help this dream become a reality. Hold hands and walk with us as we are leading the way. The future is in our hands. Contact us on our email info@bbt24.co.za and do talk to us on our social media platform. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. BBT24, leading the way.